Hello everyone and welcome to the channel How Do I Do It. Now I have this tip to make containers from the soda bottles that we already have at home and that are very useful since we can store countless things and well sealed. Here I will only show you a couple of them, so let's see what we need. We are going to need 2 plastic bottles that are the same size in both width and height. They can be water or soda. Just make sure they have a straight part since that is where we will make the cut. And we will do that with scissors, and that's it. We will only use that. We grab one of the bottles and cut at the top where it begins to curve to reach the nozzle where the lid is. We press with the tip of the scissors, being very careful not to hurt ourselves, and we make the cut to the entire bottle, and it should look something like this. And if you see that the edges are uneven, we go over it again with the scissors to leave them well cut. And the final result should look just as I show you in the video. We take the second bottle and do exactly the same thing, with the difference that I discovered that if we leave the lid on, it is easier to make the hole to penetrate it and cut it. We make the same cut, being very careful when doing it, and also, if it is somewhat uneven, we give it another pass with the scissors, and it will have to look the same as the other bottle. Depending on what we put in it, we can make a shorter one to make it the lid, as I will show you below. We take one of the bottles and make a vertical cut more or less in the middle of the part that is flat, and this will be the one that will work as the lid of our container. Maybe at first it will be difficult for you to put it in, but I think it is because these particular bottles are not completely straight, but depending on how many you have, it will be even easier to put it in, and it should look like this, as seen on the screen. A fairly stable and strong container, and most importantly it is well sealed so you can put in pasta, beans, rice, etc. Here I used the container to store pasta, but seeing that it was very high as I mentioned before, I cut one of the bottles a little more so that it is almost the size of the length of the pasta, and is more manageable as you can see in the video. You can also put flour, sugar, or anything else you can think of, since as you see it is very well protected and sealed, and this way you won't have to keep boxes and bags and have a mess in your pantry, apart from the fact that since it is transparent we can easily see what is in each of them. As you can see, with just 2 plastic bottles we can make a useful container for our food or other things that we want to store, and the best thing is that it is recycling what we were going to throw away anyway. And without it costing you a single cent, which has always been the goal of this channel, to spend as little as possible, and on this occasion, nothing. As you already know, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your family, friends, and acquaintances, like the Facebook page, and check out the other videos because I assure you that some of them will be very useful to you. Thank you for watching us, and I hope this advice has been useful to you. As always, see you in the next videos. Thank you.